glad to have you with us from Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. It's the UNLV Rebels and the Purdue Boilermakers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Purdue Boilermakers have a unique and beautiful stadium. Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana is a fun place to watch a game. The gold and the black, the home of the biggest drum in all of the bands. Not only that, every time the team scores, a loud train whistle gets the crowd riled up. Reese?
All right, Holly. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So Purdue's offense that has the first possession of the game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us.
Could be an alley. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Makes the grab. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
And the Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. The run inside. It's Gibson. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Boilermakers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A first down run in the red zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Purdue!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So UNLV's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game because his linebacking crew can be exploited. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Thomas. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Rebels will punt this one away. Makes the catch at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football...
Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking to throw for it. Fires complete on the crosser. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Finds his man. It's Lyons. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Spins away from the defense. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking for the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Vegas.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him. He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's loose. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Purdue!
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Burnett. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man on the right. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside, it's Thomas. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Might as well stick with him. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And this defense has got to be jacked up. And
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Wide receiver going in motion. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. And that one's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Fires downfield. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Rebels, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Got enough space. Touchdown UNLV. Great job by the back on the option.
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. Runs through the tackle. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Boilermakers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quick release by the QB. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Motion from the wide receiver. Oh, what a cut! What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. So these plays are getting big plays with really no risk.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to impose their will with the run. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Motion from the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got his man. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And the Rebels are marching down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Wants to keep it in the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Here comes the heat. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Boilermakers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the 2nd straight play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Now on the move. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 10 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Longhorns, not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in West Lafayette. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Rebels offense is back on the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Pulls it in. It's Burnett. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Finding some room. Touchdown, Boilermaker! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
If you're laser focused on defense and you're dialed into the quarterback and you're breaking on the football when he throws, you get a lot of tips, you get a lot of deflections, and then it just happens to bounce to your guy, and your guy does the rest, takes it all the way back to the house. Big play by this defense.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They go to the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it on the counter. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Rebels line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wright. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the...
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Purdue! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Got it. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Makes the catch. It's Burnett. And he'll be brought down. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Running inside. It's Thomas. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The RPO, it's complete. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Looking to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The run inside. It's Thomas. Maybe a crease. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back in the coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Gets the back moving. From the gun. Give on the inside. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the ground, it's Thomas. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Into the 3rd quarter of this edition of Midweek Action, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Gives it on the option. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. And the field goal unit is on the field. Absolutely perfect.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 32, set to kick it off.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Terrell. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season, still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Open space at the 25. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Running inside. It's right. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Right on the money. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Boilermakers are flying down the field. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is second and a mile and a half. He wants to change this route. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Got a little grass. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Boilermakers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Running the red zone, it's Harris. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Boilermakers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. The field goal is no good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.